everybody, welcome back to another video. We are going to be talking about our Ryan Homes new build. We're doing a cedar model, and this hopefully will be the last week of development. You guys have been sticking around for about 9 weeks now of development on our lot, and hopefully this is the very last video before we start getting into week 1 of construction videos. We are supposed to break ground next week. I don't necessarily think that's actually going to happen, but we'll see. And the video coming up of us over at the lot will kind of explain that, but we still have a very large amount of dirt and it's supposed to rain like crazy, and I don't know, I just don't see them breaking ground on my lot. I was told I was in week 1 with the first 4 houses. I don't think I'm going to be that. I see other lots that are ready to go, but my lot is definitely not ready to go yet. I'm starting this as a sit-down video for this week is because we had our pre-construction meeting, and I obviously didn't take any video during that for privacy of everybody that's working there. We met with our project manager and a few other people to go over just everything about our build, make sure that everything's in the right spot, all the right colors, all the right upgrades, all that stuff. And yeah, it went pretty well. So the first thing you do is you kind of like go over everything that you are putting in the house or upgrading the house or whatever. So we are automatically upgrade to the exterior of the house, the highest level of the exterior. It's like a $2,500 upgrade or whatever, which we normally would not pay for, but other people in the neighborhood already selected the other 2 that are around us. So we automatically had to have the highest one. And because of that, they comped us that $2,500, so we aren't paying for it. So we have the cedar model that has like 2 peaks on it. So sometimes there's one that has like 1 peak and then the roof is flat. Ours is going to have the 1 peak and then a little bit of a flat area and then a second peak. So we've got 2, zigzag, whatever, I don't know how to, whatever they are. They're just little peak things. So we have that. We didn't get the color that we wanted. Somebody else already had taken the color that we wanted. We wanted the really dark, like grayish blue color with a red door. They didn't have that. They also didn't have the brown one that I liked available. I don't even think it was an option, but that somebody else in our neighborhood got that color. And I was like, where'd you get that? Because that was the color I wanted, but it wasn't presented to me at all as an option ever. So that was kind of disappointing. I like that color. But anyway, we are getting like a medium-ish gray color with a yellow door. We will be painting the door, and I'm probably going to paint it black. And then I think I'm going to have like black shutters added to it because I'm not a huge fan of the color and everything that we're getting, but it's a house and we can change it later. The other thing we did was go over all of the stuff that is inside of the house. So we did not upgrade any of our cabinets. We did get the upgraded stainless steel appliances, and we added the light fixtures or the LED lights in the ceiling. So we did the, was it 6, I think? 4 or 6 that are in the living room. We put 1 in each bedroom, and we put 1 in the flex room because Danny wants a fan in the flex room. So we're gonna take that one out and put a fan in there. And they did have the fan in the living room on our chart. So it was good that we were able to see that and say, oh, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in this room. So they were able to move that and confirm all of that before they start building, because that would be a problem later on. The other thing we went over was where the internet, like you've got cable and internet coming into the house, that is typically on the wall behind the stairs that go to the basement, or if you have a closet there where all of your utilities are, it would be going through there. Because Danny is going to be using the flex room as his office, I was like, kind of want it to be over there. And he said he could move it, but the other option was that we could leave it in the center of the house like that, and then they would run a port over to the flex room so that he could be hardwired. He does have to be hardwired for work, so that was kind of one of those things that was like a non-negotiable, like either it had to go over there or we're gonna have to do it eventually after we close on the house. So they said they can run a port over there, so we had to like submit like a form and everything for all of that. But now we'll be having the main connections coming into that living area of the house, and then they will run an extra Ethernet cable port over to the flex room. And then the final thing that we were doing in the house is we are getting the rough-ins in the basement for the 3-piece bathroom. So they went over that to make sure that that was all set up correctly. And we don't get to pick where that is. It's just standard in this one area. And I don't like where it's at, but we can't change it. I did ask if it can be moved and all that kind of stuff. And it's very, where they have it, that's it. And we can't change that. So we went over all of that, and I think everything else was pretty good. So they do give you some pictures of like, this is what it'll look like when it's done. These are the things that you picked out. Like I said, we didn't upgrade anything for like the kitchen or anything other than stainless steel appliances. So we have all like the builder grade base model of everything except stainless steel appliances. So pretty basic, nothing too crazy. They also went over the timeline for everything. So they said once they break ground, we'll have about 3 weeks or so before like the framing starts going up. It should be somewhere between there and 6 weeks or so where we're gonna have our pre-construction meeting or our pre-drywall inspection. And he said in that we can bring the kids, they can like draw all over the floors or the walls or whatever before the drywall goes up. So we'll be doing that. We'll be getting our third-party inspector and hopefully things will go smoothly from there, but we'll see. Currently our estimated closing date is August 7th. So I'm hoping that we stick to that, but like I said, I'm not really hopeful that we're actually breaking ground this next week. So we'll see. Keep an eye out if the next video we upload is a development video or a construction video, because that'll let you know, did we break ground next week? But yeah, that's pretty much all that really happened. It wasn't like anything too crazy, just some basic stuff, some basic questions, and just kind of go over the whole process, and that was it. So anyway, we will go ahead and cut to the development videos right now. Welcome back everybody to week 9 of construction of our future cedar model with Ryan Homes. We have the paved road now, which was happening earlier this week. And we are being told that we are going to break ground next week. So this should hopefully be our final development video. Our lot is currently holding an excavator. The kids are climbing in the pile. Here comes Evie. Our lot is pretty much right behind this excavator.
Hello.
Hi. I wonder if it has a, I don't see, there's no place for a lot number yet, but our house is basically gonna be right here. So that dirt pile that we had is slowly starting to dissipate. We're being told we're gonna break ground next week. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. We're gonna see. Everly is just like going off on her own little tour over here. So my parents' lot that had the lot looked like it was like totally done is now covered in dirt again. So I don't know what's going on with this. But yeah, now my parents' lot has all the dirt, but the ones over here look like they're about ready to go. So that's good for them. So I don't know, they said that we're supposed to break ground next week and we're in the first 4 houses, but it really doesn't look like it. It looks like these ones up here might be able to break ground and some of the ones down over here might be able to break ground, but I'm not so sure we are. We've got some egress windows, as you can see. Smells like somebody's making s'mores.
Easy is not hard at all. I mean, medium's not. Yeah. Now hard.
Maddie's way down there. Hi, Maddie. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whether that is a construction video or a development video. Time's gonna tell. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.